Good morning. It's 6:27 a.m. on the 14th of December. Yeah, I did say the thing that I was going to be in a parade and everything, but I took it down hopefully in time. I don't really believe in like superstitions, like if you post things, like things aren't going to happen for you. That was like my mom was a big, she wanted bad things to happen to her all the time. That was like her thing. Like she can make bad things happen to her. Bad thing after bad thing after bad thing, like continuous bad things, which is why I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. There was no parade yesterday. I did clean like my whole entire house. I was so good at time management yesterday. Uh, I found two roaches that I rolled, like, I don't know, 3 months prior that I forgot that I had. I didn't like the kind of weed. It's the kind of weed that, the last like 4 or 5 times that I've had weed, but over the last like 6 years, man, I'm serious, haven't been the wrong kind of weed for me. And of course, it sent me into like a paranoia that I was really excited to have weed because when I have weed that is the correct weed for me, I feel so good. You know what I mean? But it's the kind of weed that like I got my house done because it gives me like that fucking paranoia. That's almost like comparable to like a crystal meth paranoia, and I hate that. And the meth that I used to get was like bath salts or something, like the bottom of the barrel fucking shake and bake bullshit. Until I've had a couple friends that had like real crystal meth, and I was like, oh, I actually like this because it's like Adderall, you know, because it was clean. But like, I hate meth because like fucking, it was like not even meth. Like it fucking was just like psychosis. So long story short is, if there would have been a parade yesterday, like I wanted, it would have been free gameplay. I walked down that fucking street in my mini skirt and my boots one more fucking time without a man there. Fucking free game. And I'm like, no, that's not true. Like, it's not a free game. And they're like, actually, yeah, bro code fucks you in every fucking way, shape, or form. It doesn't apply to you in any way when it comes to actually protecting you or making you feel good or making you have weed. Okay? One more fucking time. You walk down that fucking street as Lolly Warhawk in your fucking boots or as She-Ra and you don't have a fucking man there. It is free fucking gameplay, and that is bro code. So it was so cold yesterday. It was so fucking cold yesterday. They had to cancel the parade, and I saw on my phone that it was like gonna be like -3 degrees or whatever. I didn't even notice, but like my fucking it's so true too, and everybody's like, yeah, you know. So people at Steve's Pizza across the street saw me in my green jacket. I took film footage of like when I went outside. The film footage that I took didn't get on, like didn't film. And if it has something to do with me like not getting on my mat like I was supposed to because like my arm was so sore I couldn't even fucking hold my body up for the last 6 months, you know. And I got ornery, and like I hate that about myself. It's like I've never been like shadowy before, you know what I mean? Like never had like a shadow, like just like been really upset. But like, you know, and then I found like more stuff that goes with the present and everything yesterday. You have to watch the video to see that. Something I found in a dumpster to go with the hat and the shoes and whatever's in the box. They called the police, like, 'cause they saw me in my green jacket. I had my broom. The guy that has a Kaiser Auto across the street from Steve's Pizza doesn't have people that wipes down his lawnmowers like when it snows. So it's been 3 weeks since we had a heavy snow. So there's like, you know, 15 inches of snow on the seats of these lawnmowers and like about like 4 inches of ice. I had my broom. I wasn't cold because I had like my leotard and everything. I couldn't do like the showgirl, like cute, like Rockettes looking thing that I was gonna do. Like I had to wear like camo leggings over socks over like, and then like Dakota Calls freaking skull shirt. So I looked like I wasn't like, so I had to look kind of like fucking dressed like a boy again, like I was trying to avoid, because I really love being a woman. It really makes me feel good to fucking be like a beautiful fucking, like just like a gorgeous woman.
on like a regular everyday fucking basis, whether I'm wearing makeup or not, right? So they called the cops because they saw me just like tearing like this guy's lawnmowers up, right? Chipping away at the ice and like just cleaning them all off because I had nothing else to do. The parade was canceled. And Tyler, this new officer there, is like sheriff there, was like, hi, you know, and like he helped me find my phone because when I was like fucking just like digging these lawnmowers out, because I'm like, they should see them from the street, you know what I mean? Like, because it's right on the street, and I'm like, so they're like, I'm like, so people know like these lawnmowers have been under snow like for like 4 months or whatever. So I'm like, so I wiped all of them off for like, so this Tyler guy, I'm like, you have a flat? He's like, well, you know, like they were just concerned about you because, you know, it's like negative weather tonight, right? And I'm like, well, there's supposed to be a parade. I was like, you know, in the parade last September with the John Deeres and stuff, as you can see, I'm dressed up. And he's like, well, I never heard of any parade. So I'm like, is this one of those fucking like time warp things where like there was no parade like at all to begin with? And I think he might have just been like screwing with me. And he's like, oh yeah, like everything's like, looks like there's like everything's getting buried tonight or some shit like that. Like you're in the loop tonight, and like, but like not rude though. And I'm like, yeah, well, do you have a flashlight? And he's like, I sure do, you know. And like, so he had like a really bright flashlight, and I wasn't too concerned about my phone being buried. It is unfortunate that I didn't get that footage of me like running with my broom, like, and all this stuff, because I was having so much fun finally. The kitty had a security outfit on. I had the kitty in my arms, like we were gonna go down there. It's 2 blocks from my house where the parade starts, you know, 2 blocks, but I knew like I had the kitty in my arms and the broom, and I could tell like there's no like tractors, there's no fucking people, so I'm like, it didn't seem that cold to me though. But so he's like, click, 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 click with his fucking flashlight. And like, it took us like maybe like 3 minutes to find it. So that was something fun to do to take up my time. And he's like, well, you don't have to leave. He's like, just so you really know though, that it's really, really cold. And, so I got them almost all done. And then all of a sudden, like I had like, out of like 20, maybe like 15, he had like 15 there. Yeah, there was like 4 left. I broke my fucking broom handle in half, man. I was like going to town. I was just like, I had so much energy. That Green Mountain coffee, if like clean energy is what you want, like you want that kind. So I bent my broom first of all. At first my broom was like bent kind of like at an angle, and it was like really annoying, and I couldn't really fucking chip away at the ice anymore. Then I bent it in half, and it made a perfect like, you know, triangular dent in the broom. Then I just fucking broke it over my leg. He has a dumpster there, by the way, so I might have to check his dumpster out. It's right on the road though, so like I can't probably like get in the dumpster all the time, but like I can check it out once in a while. But my legs started, like I couldn't feel my legs anymore. It went from like I was fine, totally warm, to I can't feel my legs like at all, and I lived like 4 blocks away. I'm like, I need to actually seriously go home right now. So the half of my broom I left in front of the guy's door at the shop. So as a suggestion that like, I don't know how much they get paid, but like they get paid enough that like as soon as it freshly snows, you should probably just brush them off, because like that would take you like less than 5 minutes, seriously. So, I gotta get my hair cut again. It's that thing with my mom. I could have been pregnant twice by now. I don't need to say that though, you know, maybe you should just keep it to yourself. My hair is so thick right now, it's just like gorgeous, and it's just like, I'm as big as a house. Like, this oil and stuff, I'm gonna stop using it now, kind of, because like, it's like, I know I have like, I'm just like, I feel like I'm just like busting full of roe, like a fucking, like a fish, you know? I just feel like my stomach is just like fucking, and the sun's starting to, oh no, it's not really, is it twilight kind of ish? No, I'm tired of bitching and complaining. I do have some, I don't even want to talk about like that anymore, let's see how Laura does with Shadow, I guess, and everything like that. Like, I will never be like more betrayed than I am like right now in the rest of my fucking life, and like my life has just been betrayal after betrayal, except for like some people that are gone, and like I just don't feel good. But like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna make myself feel good today, like, because like I actually like was so excited. Like, I just wanted to go running and stuff, and I didn't know that it was so cold yesterday. They had to cancel everything. Anyway. Yeah, love. Okay. I was trying to sabotage it because, like, that whole time, do you know, like, I'm like, I will not sabotage this for myself. Because at that time, like, Taylor and Travis just started dating, and that's where all these presents. So that's why I had that Swifty shirt underneath the tree. It was like, or at least when they first went public, and I was like, you know what? I don't hate myself enough to sabotage this for myself. I'm like, my motivation is at first like the veterans and everything, and secondly, like, if this guy likes me that I've never heard from. I'm like, I really don't want to look like a fucking like Quasimodo next to this hot fucking guy, like, and have all my pictures turn out like I'm a snot and like looking like fucking like, you know what I mean? So like, fucking veterans and everything first, and then fucking the motivation is this guy's doing what he's supposed to be doing because I know that he's like a professional athlete. There's no fucking way in hell that he is not fucking out there every single day doing what he's supposed to be doing. So that was my motivation. Love, love, love. Never again will I ever go so deep into the shadow. Never have I felt so betrayed or so pissed off. Just letting you know, there was a point where I really didn't care anymore, like a few weeks ago, because I just feel so, like, it even smells like through my skin. It smells like sick. Have you ever been around somebody with like diabetes and it just smells like fucking like putrid, like just sweet, like a sweet, sweet sickness? It smells like a sweet sickness, like coming through my skin, and like this blah blah blah, blah. Like, it just smells like, gross. Anyway, good morning, and I'm gonna finish cleaning my house. Love, I will never ever go that deep into shadow again. I was really pissed off when that footage didn't like get filmed yesterday, but it just looked like I don't know. No one will ever see the footage. All right, it never happened. Well, it did happen though. And it was like fucking really cool and really glorious. And I did meet a new friend. There is somebody in Cuba City that is not like fucking incompetent. So, in the police department. So that gave me some hope. All right. I want to say doses, but and they're good. Ah, they're good.